Hello everybody, I'm Retro Realm, and today marks the start of a brand new series. Random Reviews. Today I'm going to be picking a random NES game. So let me just close my eyes and pick one out of the stack. Night night. Toxic Crusaders. Alright, let's give this one a go. Toxic Crusaders was released in 1992 by Bandai America. The game was developed by TOS, who worked on games such as Tetris 2 and Chubby Cherub. Fun fact, TOS is called Dong Xing in China. The game was based off the 90s cartoon series of the same name, which was also based off of the 1984 R-rated film The Toxic Avenger. The cartoon aired from 1990 up until 1991. Only 13 episodes were ever aired. For such a short-lived show, you'd wonder what the quality of the game would be like. Well, I'll show you. Toxic Crusaders' plot is as follows. The Toxic Crusaders protect the city of Tromaville against the plots of an alien Dr. Killimov and his radiation rangers. That is, until Killimov captures all the Toxic Crusaders save one. As Toxie, you must mop up Killimov's forces through 6 levels and rescue his comrades before it's too late. Wow, that actually sounds kind of enjoyable. Being Bandai, I didn't really have my hopes up, but with a plot like that, maybe the game is actually half decent. Let's take a look at the gameplay. The gameplay is fairly straightforward. Move from left to right on the screen and kill baddies. There isn't much else to it. Start off with a mop weapon at the beginning of each stage, however you lose it after getting hit once. This is an annoying addition to the game that makes completing a level unreasonably difficult. Each level is a grind to see how far you can get before you take too much damage. This wouldn't be a problem if you had a better weapon than your fists. It's unlikely that you will kill any enemies with the mop before you lose it. Aside from this major flaw, there isn't really much else to the gameplay. All you're really left with is a poor man's Double Dragon. Now let's look at the game's glaring flaw. The control. Alright, here's where things get messy. Toxic Crusaders probably has one of the most broken control schemes I've seen on the NES. To move around, you press the D-pad in the direction you want to go in. Fair enough. However, this game has the worst button to attack. Want to take a guess? You would think it would be B, right? Wrong. B throws out the most weak attack in the game. You won't get anywhere with it. So, what do you think now? A, maybe? No, A is the jump button, as it should be. Then what is it, you may ask yourself? Well, I'll tell you. It's select. Yes, you heard right. Select. The button furthest away from the jump button. Want to have it right next to each other, you know, like every other NES game ever. Why? What's the reason? Really, I'd love to know. Aside from this gaping hole of stupidity, the game's controls are floppy, loose, and overall unpleasant. By the end of the NES's lifespan, you would think that these simple mistakes will become fewer. The NES has been out for around 7 years at this point. You'd think developers would learn from their early mistakes, but no. In fact, I recall more NES games around this time had these backwards-ass controls like this. Rant over. Let's move on to level design before I can say more. Alright, let's talk about level design. The level design in this game is actually quite good. All of the backgrounds are colorful and well detailed. For the town of Tromaville, this looks actually pretty good. I'm surprised. I guess they did improve some things in the later NES years. Unfortunately, it wasn't the controls, but I digress. Alright, Toxic Crusaders, you get a pass on this one. Now let's talk about the music. This is by far the game's strongest point. Seriously, just listen to this music and tell me you don't want to tap your foot. Yeah, you play that funky music, white boy! The music in this game truly is incredible. It has the perfect blend of funk and 8-bit to give it the perfect sound. Congratulations, you've done something right. Mama's proud of you, Jimmy. Alright, now it's time to give Toxic Crusaders a score. First of all, let's look at the positives. This game has some pretty lovely graphics and music. The plot is fairly good too. A plot like this is very original and on paper sounds very enjoyable. The graphics complement the plot very well. The badass tunes really get you in the mood. Overall, the game succeeds on many levels. Now let us look at the negatives. Alright, let's talk about negatives. The control, it is busted beyond belief. I'm not even going to waste my time explaining to you all the different levels on why controls like this don't work. I'm just going to sum it all up in one sentence. Select shouldn't be the stronger attack. Aside from the broken controls, the game just lacks depth. It is a boring experience. For a video game development team, making the game enjoyable should be your #1 priority. Unfortunately, TOS did far from that. With all things considered, I would give Toxic Crusaders 3 Toxic Mops out of 10. Sure, there are some high points in the game, such as the music, but the negatives far outshadow the positives. Well, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching my review of Toxic Crusaders. If you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any other recommendations for any other videos I should make in the future, please leave them in the comments below. And until next time, peace out. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.